Okay, hello and welcome to my video, well not video, but my readout of the story that I wrote. Now please enjoy and subscribe. Chapter 1, Lumla. It was dark. Lumla was walking through the forest. Suddenly, she heard voices. She stopped, she looked around, and sighed. She was right outside the entrance to the kingdom Salinore. Lumla calmly walked into this kingdom and headed to the bar. "A water, please," Lumla said to the bartender. As the bartender was handing her the water, Lumla noticed a man pull out a blade. He was staring right at her. She took one sip before he jumped up and put his blade to her neck. She calmly snapped her fingers as the blade dissolved. He stared, and she snapped her fingers again and teleported to the door. Her cloak flying behind her, she left. So here's Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Clark. Lumla sat down on her bed, her cloak hanging on a hook on the wall. Lumla was unbraiding her long violet hair. When she finished unbraiding her hair, she sighed. "Why can't I see if my eyes are blind?" she thought, as she spun a stick around with her magic. Then there was a knock on her door. She opened the door to see who it was. It was a beggar. She sighed and tossed a coin to the beggar. "Thank you, bless you," the beggar said. "You're welcome," Lumla said to the beggar. She closed the door. She heard a small thump behind her. She didn't even turn around to know an assassin was behind her. "I hear you, Clark," she said, still facing the door. "The famous assassin, the traitor of the king." "Correct, my young woman," Clark said, sneering. "I wondered how you would react to my arrival, daughter." "Don't you dare call me that after you left and joined him," Lumla shouted. Clark's eyes widened as he teleported away. Chapter 3, Fighting. Lumla woke up to the sound of tweeting birds. Lumla yawned and got dressed. She put her cloak on. She went outside. She was wondering why her Clark visited. Then, bam! She ran into another cloaked figure. "Oi!" Lumla yelled at them. They just continued on. Lumla was confused as she saw a whole bunch of people surrounding something. She went to go see what was going on. Two people were fighting. Lumla sighed, then she flew up and separated the two that were fighting. Chapter 4, A Raven. Lumla was walking in her backyard, watering her garden, when she spotted a raven on a tree nearby. "What is it that you want?" Lumla said. "Food?" The raven shook its head. Then it flew down and landed on Lumla's shoulders. "Oh, you want a friend, eh?" Lumla said again. "Well, do you have a name?" The raven shook its head again. "Okay," she said. "How about Darkwing?" The raven nodded. Chapter 5, He Returns. Lumla was carving on a flute when she heard footsteps in her room. Darkwing started going caw, caw from in her room. Then Lumla ran to go see what was going on in her room, her long violet hair flowing behind her. Her dad had come back. He was holding an amulet. "Hi again," he said calmly to Lumla. "Why are you angry? You can join me." He was holding up the amulet. Lumla was angry at him, purple fire forming in her hand. "Never ever will I join you," she yelled. Clark charged at her, smiling like a maniac, fire flaring from his hand. He shot a fireball at Lumla. She countered with her own. They fought for a bit, sending sparks flying everywhere, until Lumla collapsed onto the ground, panting heavily. "You should have accepted," Clark yelled, shooting a fireball at her. Kabam! Out of nowhere, the fireball combusted into a million pieces. Lumla sighed relief, showing on her face. Well, that's it for this episode. We did chapter 1 through 5, and next time we'll do chapters 6 through 10. See ya! Oh, remember to subscribe! See ya!